Welcome to day 7 of the free to play guide. Today's an easy day. We'll go over elemental crystals, Dragon Spine Tower, Misty Lands, Book of Truth from the Guild, the Lost Empire, and just some minor stuff. Starting off with the elemental crystals, you should continue to keep buying them from the shop. And I'm at 35 right now. Just make sure you're continuing to do your arena battles, so make sure you get your first, depending upon when you started, you could have 1 or 2 of these before day 9 of the free reward, and of course to keep buying them from the shop as you earn points. And as always, the higher you are, the better the rewards are. You should at least be top 100, top 50. It just adds up a little bit. The further up you are, the more points you get, and of course you need to be 256 to join the championship, which gives you that 2k minimum. For Dragon Spine Tower, today's day 7. I was able to push up to 500 using basically a mix of this team, or I swapped out him. You should be able to push up pretty easily by now. Once you get Empress, you'll cruise through the rest. I'm sure you can maybe do some, if you really are trying to push, you could potentially do some weird stun team potentially. If you had maybe Frost Spirit or him, you might be able to cheese your way up just with a lot, but I don't think it's worth the effort. Maybe with this Dragon Spine, the Dragon Spine Tower event, if you happen to do all of the betting, you can get Empress today, and if you do, you'll cruise right up, and you should be able to secure one of these at least top 10. Maybe get yourself some extra nice rewards. Obviously, you'll have all these. Level 54, I started with 3 hours left on the first day, so you should be pushing level 54 by now. If you started with, near the start, I'll probably be halfway through level 53 by the end of today. But at level 54, it unlocks this and the following 2, so you'll get access to 9 elemental crystals here. And I'm pretty sure that this one unlocks on day 9. So essentially you'll have 12 additional elemental crystals, and you'll have 2 each day. So today's day 7. You need to have Empress by day 9. So you're going to get 6. So, if you count today, you already have 2. You're going to get 2 more tomorrow and 2 more on day 9. So you want to be, looking at where you're at in this elemental crystal section now, because if say I was at 30, I would have to really be thinking, okay, I'm going to get 12 from the memory and 4 more from there. That's going to put me at 46. So I'm missing 4. But there is one other spot that at this point with diamonds you should probably be buying. It's right here in the Dragon Spine Tower support. For 2,000 you get 3. So this is a really good deal. So at this point, now that you have your Dragon's Roar, you should be purchasing this, and you'll get access to 3 more. If that puts you roughly at 49, you're just going to have to make sure you do arena battles. If you're top 100, you'll get this 160 today, tomorrow, and even on the last day if you're up at the time. But you also get 10 for each battle you do. You can just face someone weak. So if you really need to, you could just pump out 200 battles to get one as well from the shop. Sorry, what's next? The Misty Lands. So today's the last day. Make sure you use all your fights, even if it's defeated. It'll push your ranking up. If you're about to get Empress, obviously wait till you have Empress. Otherwise, you're going to do all right at this point because you have some coronets. Obviously, the higher you place, the better the reward. So if you do have Empress, you should be able to potentially hit top 10. Without Empress, like I can run them all right now. And see, that one was a lot lower, so I can just hit that challenge again. Should be around 80K. All right. So don't be afraid to use the challenge again if you see drastically different numbers. It could make the difference in the end. I don't want to waste too much of your time. So I'll probably end up doing this afterwards. And tomorrow I'll touch back and let you know where I am. Yeah, I'll just do this tomorrow. Afterwards, not waste your time. The Book of Truth. So at this point, I had a guild war today. I had a guild war yesterday, depending on what days you are. You should be able to get at least 10 books of truth by now, if you've done at least 2 guild wars. So once you have your 11 book, your 10 books of truth, you're going to get this to open up. I recommend getting the far right one because it gives you breakthrough. And breakthrough actually ignores some of the opponent defense. And right now, for getting the coronets, it's not really about our defense. It's about just killing the opponent as fast as possible. So I believe this far right one will give you the most bang for your buck. That's going to be a nice little spike in power. It will help us along the challenge. And finally, the Lost Empire, which is new. Obviously, once you push through. In case you're wondering, there's a couple ways of looking at this of what you can do, what to buy. These reset every 14 days. This is going to be the hardest to get. If you're thinking long-term, big picture, it's probably best to just buy these every time first. But you have 14 days. So right now, if you're thinking, maybe the next 2 coronets are going to cruise, but maybe on the last coronet you need a little bit more power, you could finish off your treasure and pick up an Empress treasure. You could also potentially pick up some of these to boost one of your heroes. But right now I would hold off. I'd wait closer to the 1 day mark. If you're clearing all the content easy and you're thinking long term, big picture, these are going to be really hard to get. So I'm personally buying these first on my account. And then I've just been banking. I probably might end up buying these as well because these are really slow to get as well. So I might focus on the 2 recommended that they have here as recommended before buying the other items. And yeah, just like looking what my thought process now is, I'm probably going to rank up Luminescence to 10-star, Night Revenant to 10-star, Ancient Warlock to 10-star. That'll give me 4 10-stars. And honestly, once I get Empress, I'm probably going to backtrack my Celestial Spear and work on 10-starring Frost Spirit, so that way I have 5 10-stars and I can upgrade the levels beyond 225 to 275. So that way all my heroes in the Renaissance tab will get the extra levels. So that's the way I'm thinking right now. There is one little trick you can do if you really want to use your Celestial Spear. And this is luck based. I'm just adding it just so, you can do this yourself if you want. You can go in here in the hero conversion, pick if you really want Celestial Spear. And, since you've been pulling these, you can just try and, maybe you'll get Celestial Spear. And if you do get one, then you'll be golden. But this is just straight up going to be luck. It's not going to honestly happen probably. Because I know I want Frost Spirit. I'm just keeping it. Yeah, so I'm out. Didn't get lucky on this account, which is completely fine. But it's just another thought process of like how you could potentially upgrade your Celestial Spear to get that to be another 10-star. Obviously, if you do the top up for $1, you'd get it. But, this is the free to play guide. And one last thing. This is the last day for this first tab. You should be able to easily complete all of these. On this page, there'll be a few that you might not be able to do, like the Goddess level 50. You're not going to be able to do unless you spend, most likely, or if there's some special event when you started. The Codex level 30 it's another thing you're not going to be able to do unless some weird event is up. Actually, I take that back. You'd be able to get that if this event is always here. This event gives you these, so if you focus all of yours into one, you'll definitely be able to get it. I'm not sure if that'll be permanent, so I'm not collecting it. And I believe the last one is just a level restriction. So yeah, clear 535. I think I'm on. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm on 535. So today I'll reach 53 and clear it. I started with 3 hours left. Probably said 1,000 times. So you should be able to get it as long as you're on before reset. You'll hit 53 and get that one. All right, guys. Well, hope you have a nice, relaxing day. Just keep pushing up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Once again, hit the like. Please leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like to see or if you found it interesting.